So in the next step in developing our business requirements document is that once we understand what our customers require, now we have to go about figuring out how we're going to actually satisfy our customers. And we're going to use one of Friedman's flatteners to actually do that, called a supply chain, which we'll talk about here in more detail in a few minutes. But let's kind of review real quick where we are. We understand the customer requirements by applying the Kano model. What we've essentially done is that we've taken the voice of the customer and then articulated the customer's needs and issues. And again, those come in the form of basic performance and excitement needs. From there, what we do is we develop the critical customer requirements, the jobs to be done, if you will. And the way we're going to do that is that we have to recall that when we deliver on customer requirements, we're not just delivering on the actual product or service, but the means by which the customer receives this product and service and is supported through the process. So it's both the functional requirements of the actual physical device or the service, plus all the non-functional requirements that go around that device or service. And the way in which we deliver that is through creating and managing a supply chain. So we're going to walk through the process of actually creating a supply chain, and we're going to use a tool called a SIPOC diagram, which stands for Suppliers, Inputs, Process, Outputs, and Customers. The SIPOC comes from the Six Sigma discipline, and it has a lot of uses, and we're going to adapt it for our use in helping us determine what the business requirements for our strategic initiative will be. Again, this is a tool for analysis rather than something that you may necessarily present in your business case requirements document. The way we actually work through a SIPOC is that we work from right to left. We start with the customers and work to the left in terms of coming up with what the various elements of the SIPOC are. So first we'll take a look at customers, and customers can be either external and defined by a market segment or internal, defined by departments and stakeholders. First off, we define our customers in developing our supply chain. Then next is what we do is we determine what our customers want, and that's the output of our process. There will be basic performance and excitement needs, and they have to include both the functional and non-functional requirements. Then what we do is we take a look at the process, and what we do here is answer the question is, how do I deliver what my customers are looking for? And this is where we actually define the customer experience. One of the things that a customer may want is ease of use in terms of acquiring their product. So they would go to a website and order it. Here we would outline the various process steps that a customer would go through in order to purchase a service or actually acquire support or anything like that. So the process is mainly about how we deliver on the customer experience. Step 4 of the SIPOC is what are the key inputs, and you've done this largely already, and that is in terms of the cost items associated with the strategic initiative: time, material, expertise, information, capital, etc. You've already pretty much done in your business case. And then the last part of the SIPOC diagram is the suppliers. Who's actually going to provide those various inputs? So putting it all together, this is what our SIPOC or our supply chain looks like. And once we've done this work, we have a good view into how value gets delivered to our customers from the very beginning to the very end. And from this, we then can take a look and see, okay, what's it going to take to actually produce the value that we need to produce in order to satisfy our customers. And where we see the most value in the SIPOC is in the process, the outputs, and the customers. So we've identified our customers, we've identified what our customers need, and then our process determines how we are actually going to deliver those features and functions and non-functional requirements to our customers. And it's the process that will in many ways drive our requirements, particularly our non-functional requirements that we need to actually articulate. So again, remember that development includes more than simply the software development or the hardware design and production. It also requires a look at the business processes that support what our customers are actually looking for. And we have to be able to deliver on the reliability and provide the service to our customers that goes along with our product. So it's simply not pumping out applications or smartphones out in the marketplace without the processes that support a smooth customer experience. Go into a Verizon store and it's more than simply just buying a phone. It is, in fact, how your service gets enabled and how your billing gets set up and how they treat you that all defines the product. That is what we're striving to do with the SIPOC, to get a look at that overall holistic process of delivering value to our customers. And so from there we can say, okay, in order to do this, this is what our product needs to do, this is what our customers need to experience, and therefore these are the requirements that our strategic initiative demands. So that's an overview of the supply chain and the SIPOC diagram. And again, this is an analysis tool that will help you determine what your business requirements ought to be.